runners at the stadium are trying to win, but only one of them gets the prize. You must run in the same way, meaning to win. All the fighters at the games go into strict training. They do this just to win a wreath that will wither away. But we do it for a wreath that will never wither.
Why are you running? What battle are you fighting? Are you still fighting, or you have given up? This evening, St. Paul, writing to the Corinthians, and indeed speaking to all of us, compares the attitude we should have towards our spiritual journey to the attitude of athletes who put all their efforts into rigorously training so as to win the ultimate prize. We also are to run and to fight in such a way that we shall gain the ultimate prize. And we cannot be sleeping on this journey. For Saint Angela de Merici tells us that the devil never sleeps, but seeks in 1,000 ways to destroy us. So I ask you again, why are you running? What battle are you fighting? St. Paul says that these athletes run for wreaths that wither and fade away. We are to go beyond that. We are to go beyond the physical and temporal to what is spiritual and eternal. The prize is to be with God. Indeed, it is God himself. So if you are fighting a battle or running a race for things that wither, yours is a pitiable state. So are you running just to be known as a Dominican only by your habit? To show outward piety? To gather wealth, positions and degrees? Indeed, such are the wreaths that wither. Or is yours the battle of revenge? The battle to be known as the king or queen of pride, of jealousy, of anger. To be known as an uncharitable person. Unfortunately, such do not even have wreaths on earth, and they end up in eternal damnation. The rigor of this battle, of this race, consists in loving without counting the cost, in forgiving without taking revenge, in being humble even when it is taken as timidity, in being patient even when seen as stupidity. It's being generous even if it is just with your words. And it is in praying for your enemies at all times, even if it is met with heartbreaks, backbiting, and hard knocks. This rigor also consists in praying, fasting, and almsgiving. And so in a special way, this season of Lent reminds us that we must continue to run the race and to fight this battle. Complacency on this journey is very dangerous. And so scripture warns us in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 12. He that thinks that he is standing should take heed lest he falls. And so until we touch that finish line, until we put down our weapons in victory, ours should always be those humble words of Philippians chapter 3, verse 12. Not that I have already obtained, not that I have gained the prize, but I keep pressing towards the goal for which Christ himself took hold of me. These are the trainings you must go through, and they are not easy. This is the race we must each run, and it is demanding. This is the battle we must fight, and we simply cannot tap out until we win. Fight the good fight with all thy might. Lay hold on life, and it shall be thy joy and crown eternally. Run the straight race through God's good grace. Christ is the path, and Christ the prize.